Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we're back with Phoenix Dedicated Court. Now, we're about to go talk to, Maris Rubin to, like, get her side of the story, but allow me to reveal the true answer right now. The true culprit is the ghost. And if you're immediately doubting me, it's like, why would a ghost do this? Like, they're not real. Well, they're spirit channeling, and Maya's here. Well, I guess she's gone, so... Fuck, since she's not here, that means ghosts are off the table then. God damn it. Until she comes here to this hotel, we're not gonna get some ghost shenanigans. Fuck. But there's a bit of blind spots right now. It seems like it definitely makes it like this definitely seems like open shut case. It's gonna be hard to like actually like from what we know right now, it's gonna be hard to actually prove to the police and everyone that it wasn't her from what we know so far. It seems like it's pretty airtight. Literally, she walked into the room by a witness who saw her walk into the victim's room literally a minute before they heard the gunshot, and, yeah. Aw, look at this nice hotel exterior. It looks so much better than it's pouring down rain. Ugh. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen the outside of the hotel properly yet. Yes, because you were, drowning last night. It certainly does look magnificent. And looking around, we really do appear to be in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's a long way to the detention center. Oh boy, it took an hour to get by the train to the hotel, I think, so it's gonna be fun. Long train ride, huh? April 2nd, 22 p.m. detention center. Can I help you, sir? Yes, I'm here to see Maris Rubin. The young woman the chief found unconscious from the steps of the station. I'll send her in, but she's still badly shaken. She did look like she was about to pass out last night. Oh boy. Hi, Mr. Wright. Hello, Miss Rubin. How are you feeling? Not too good, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm feeling good, thank you. Okay. You don't have to put on a pretty face for me. Did you come all the way from the hotel to be here? Yes, I came to ask you about what happened last night. Do they think I did it? What? They all think I killed Mr. Nip, don't they? I want to see what happens if I be an asshole. Yeah, everyone suspects you. You're as good as guilty. What? They think... April Fools! Ay! What? I was joking! Wait, April Fool's Day was yesterday. Yes, and you're becoming an increasing more of a joke the more this goes on. But I'm gonna keep using that running joke because I'm gonna make a fool of myself then too. That wasn't funny, Mr. Wright. How could you be so cruel? Well, because I could. I thought you came all the way here to listen to my story. I'm sorry, Mr. Rubin. I don't know what came over me. It was just the will of the gods. Of course they don't think you're guilty. Of course not. No one thinks that. Right, guys, right? Please tell me you don't think she did it. They don't? I think the guests are just as suspicious of that detective as you are. The detective? That's one of many burning questions in my mind right now. What happened last night? I heard a gunshot and a scream. What is it? What do you want to say? Sorry that I woke you. Not sorry that a murder happened. Sorry that I woke you up from your blissful slumber. She said she was a murderer and she's saying about having woken everybody up? I honestly don't remember what happened last night. Most of it's a blur. All I remember is that detective. Do you remember what happened after he took you away then? I remember being in a car. He was driving, asked me question after question. I just couldn't answer. It was like being in a dream where I couldn't do anything. And then I guess I must have passed out from the shock. Next thing I know, I woke up here, surrounded by police officers. So Greason did deliver it to the station. And last night? Are you sure you can't remember anything? Well... The ghost! Yeah, you reminded me something about the ghost last night. It was... Ghost. Please, it wasn't me. Ghost. Ghost did it. Honestly, I saw it. Okay, calm down. What did this ghost look like? Did it look like Casper the Friendly Ghost? Well, Cedric always described it to me as a man in a long black coat and a hat. Cedric told you this? I saw a silhouette by the window. Ah. She seems adamant about seeing this ghost. Could this be hinting towards another presence in the room? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but the rest is all just a blur. When my memory comes back, I'll tell you all I know. I promise. Are you and Mr. Mapplethorpe the only staff at the hotel? Actually, no, thinking about that now. It just registered to my brain just now. If we're gonna assume the ghost was not a ghost, which, shame, we're not gonna have real ghost action in this series, never. Then there was supposed to be a third person in there, and since this would be one of those classic cases where, like, you know, she saw him, but because she was in shock, she was like staring around, staring at the body, and then someone like maybe the killer was the person wearing those clothing, and they hid in the room, and once everyone, like, you know, ran and like, oh, what is this hullabaloo? They pretended to like come in the same time as everyone else, which I guess could apply. Yeah, it applies to everyone then. Yeah, could be that thing. I guess there's the matter of how they managed to hide the clothes. Well, I guess they could just hide the clothes somewhere in the room, and then once everyone went back to sleep, they just went back to the room, picked it up, and, like, you know, hid it somewhere. And if they decide to hide in their room, then unless, yeah, we get a search warrant, we do some classic breaking and entering, Phoenix style, then that's gonna be impossible. Well, the staff. Is there any other staff at the hotel? No, we have a bellboy too. A bellboy? What did I see him yesterday? He was in his room all evening. Poor man wasn't feeling well. Okay, so there's only 2 people on staff, including the owner. Besides, he's quite new. He's only been here for about 2 weeks. I see. So just you 3 working? Are there usually many guests? There's usually only around 6 any one time. Not too difficult for me and Cedric to handle. Except for in the summer, then we get that little rise in numbers to the double or triple digits. Then you have a lot more to do? I've got more things to do than 10 men. It's a wonder to keep up. Wow, that was surprisingly out of character. As for hiring, Cedric never wants to. Prefers people he trusts. Are you close to him? I'm a friend of the family, but now Cedric's the last remaining Mapplethorpe. Oh. Oh, I see. That's kind of sad. I'm the only friend he has now. He's very mistrustful of others. A misanthropic hotel owner. Works for me. Misanthropic and a Mapplethorpe. Well, he's gonna be a thorn in our side if this keeps going up. Okay. I'm also curious, like, since he only actually trusts, what did the bellboy here do to, like, yes, I like you. Come here. Come with me. Come to this grand hotel. Getting back to the issue of last night. Yes? What can I help you with? I just remembered something odd. You were wearing a pair of black gloves. Yeah? Like, why were you wearing those? What? Did you remember something? Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't. I think she's hiding something about those gloves. Oh boy, oh boy. Mr. Rubin, are you sure you're not hiding something from me? Sure it can be. I'm not. You're not hiding those gloves from me now, are you? Is about those gloves you were wearing last night? Okay, so only 2. That's well, it's simple enough. Unless this is a psychologue to show that because I was wearing the gloves, I'm the killer. I knew it. Well, let's see. I doubt we have everything, but let's see how it goes for the time being. I still do love this mechanic. Mr. Rubin, there must have been a reason you're wearing those gloves. What are you trying to hide? Nothing. I need to think about what I found in the victim's room today, and try and relate it to what Miss Rubin was doing in there last night. You may not know this, but I've had a look at the crime scene today. You did? Now let's assume that you entered the victim's room while wearing these gloves. Would this be the reason you were wearing them? Like, room service? Yep. Take that! This cup of coffee. You delivered it to the victim's room last night, didn't you? I did. What about it? I think this is related to your gloves somehow. Oh? Well, if you must know... Well, this is kind of embarrassing to say, but I didn't want to burn myself in the hot coffee. Do you put your goddamn coffee in a mug at boiling, scaling hot temperatures? I don't run to the McDonald's lawsuit all over again. I don't think about that. The victim was actually very amiable. For many people would think that lawsuit was started by that old woman from being like a general like asshole. No, it was kind of the other way around. Oh boy. She said it was her fault, but she just wanted help paying for medical bills, and that was it, and nothing else. And oh boy, McDonald's didn't want to do anything. Okay. Can you bring the coffee in on a tray? What are you suggesting? That you wear gloves to strangulate the victim to death. With what? This gun. Just press it to their neck and don't use the gun to aim and shoot. Just use it to strangulate. You must have worn the gloves to handle the coffee for a different reason. Hey, don't go jumping to conclusions or anything like that. Maybe it's because of hot coffee or service allergies. Yeah, it's probably service. Your service. My service? You came across to me as the eager to please type who likes to deliver perfect service. Yeah, trying to keep up a brave face. Hence your exasperation at your mistakes and slip-ups. That's true, sir. I've always been sensitive about mistakes. Maybe the reason you wore those gloves was because there was something imperfect that you had to hide. I have this birth scar from when I was a kid. I don't want anyone to know about it. Why are you not wearing gloves all the time? Makeup. That's one down. Don't know if we have the second, though. And now, why did you wear those gloves? I don't think we have the information for that, but we already got through half of it, then. I didn't have a reason. Or I might have. I just can't remember. Uh-huh. I think I can't remember for you. You what? Just please don't... Maris felt she needed to wear the gloves to hide something imperfect about herself. Miss Rubin, I think I have it. This is the reason you wore those gloves. Imperfect about herself? Well, all this evidence goes to something like a crime scene, and I guess we don't have anything on herself, so... I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some clues before I try again. So, I think the most imperfect thing about you, Miss Rubin, is, hold on a second, I'm gonna go back to the crime scene to find it. Wait, what? I'll be back to expose your insecurities. Don't worry about it. Bye. So, if we need more evidence to look for that, then, maybe we can talk to Snow again and see if we can maybe found something about the gun or, like, you know, fingerprints and that kind of stuff. Maybe. Huh? That's funny. Did they ever stop working? Oh. There has to be some stairs around here somewhere. How foreboding. Hey, what is that? Oh, it's really cold here. Huh. These stairs look pretty grim. Looks like a part of the house that hasn't been renovated yet. What is this? The thing about the handrail looks strange. It forms a weird shape at the end. Wait a minute. This part of the rail has been broken. It's a wonder I haven't cut my hand on it. What, huh? Is that blood in the rail? Looks like somebody must have cut their hand on the broken part of the rail. Well, there goes that. I hope. I'll make a note of it, just in case. I think we already immediately found it. Wow. Oh yeah, also vent. A grill through which cold air is blowing. Did someone decide to go through the ventilation shaft to get out of the victim's room? Well, that's way too small. flight of stairs leading to the first floor. I assume there's another flight to the second, too. I guess we'll just go to the next floor. We go inside. Hey! I said beat it! Okay, I'm going. Okay, then. We can't harass... No, okay. Well, since there's that, I think we already immediately found the evidence we need, so, there's our room. Look at it. Spick and span and very... It's actually really cozy. Okay. We drove... well, guess, we rode a train for over an hour. Oh, that's right. The elevator isn't working. Yeah. I have to take the stairs for now. Down the stairs in this foreboding atmosphere. Took an hour to go by train to, like, the city, so, we took an hour to get back here. Now we have to go back an hour just to get to the detention center. Ah, nice. And since we already got through, like, all the locks, except the last one, time to speedrun this, huh? But, like, if this, like, if that was the only reason she was wearing gloves, then it's a pretty innocent reason. But I can imagine the police are not going to buy it. Unless you can find another person. That whole classic thing from, oh yes, Mr. Wright, you have certainly proved this person could have done it, but since there's no other way that any other person who could have done this, they must be automatically guilty by default. Guilty! Yeah. No reason you're wearing them. Coffee? I wonder how the victim likes coffee. Frappuccino? Cold? Black? Like my soul? Burns. It's on a tray, so that disproves that, and there's that blood. Oh! That blood could have came from... Maybe. Service, yeah. Imperfections, insecurities, and I'm gonna put your insecurities on the whole world probably tomorrow. I hope you're fine about that. This is the reason you wore those gloves, and we come to the crux. Assuming it's this. Did you by any chance use the stairs to deliver the victim's coffee? Huh? What makes you think I use the stairs? The handle of the stairs is broken, and there's a spot of blood, too. What? You must have cut your hand in the broken rail. Well, you didn't want Mr. Nymph to see your bleeding cut, as you thought it would have been bad for your reputation as a maid. So you wore the gloves to hide your bleeding cut. No! Oh, wow. That's a nasty cut. Please don't tell Cedric. I can't bear the shame. About that cut? I don't think he'd be mad at you for that. For a close friend, you sure don't make him sound very understanding. No, it's not Cedric. It's just... me. As I started working as a maid, I made a lot of mistakes and slip-ups. The guests were so critical and nitpicky, it just made me feel so useless. Well, it sounds like those people are assholes, huh? So since then, I've been trying to deliver perfect service. Obsessing over every little slip of the tongue and accent so they never happen again. And now, this. Oh. I took the stairs to deliver this coffee because the elevator wasn't working. Huh. But I cut myself in the broken handrail. So, like, either someone was using the elevator or just really just broke down that night? It was working fine, like, even today. And, like, I guess yesterday since we took it up. I couldn't bear the thought of yet more criticism, so I pulled on a pair of gloves. It was all going so well. It was going so well. I entered his room and placed the tray on the table. But then... Okay. And that's all I can remember right now. If anything else comes back to me, I'll tell you right away. Do you have a lawyer yet, Miss Rubin? A lawyer? Why, Mr. Wright? Are you offering? Huh? Offering? I take it you don't have one then? I don't care about defending you. I just wanted to hear all the juicy gossip. I'm actually a news reporter, so I'm just gonna jot this down. Thank you for telling me all about your insecurities. Okay, time to take this to the press. I don't know. And, well, you're a guest, so I'm assuming you have a better understanding of the situation than the others. Because I'm a guest, I feel like I'm more a part of this crime. Very well, Miss Rubin. I'll be defense attorney. Excellent. Thank you. And if my service isn't imperfect, then I'm oh boy. Just something I have to ask you first. Are you sure you didn't kill the victim? To be honest, I don't know. Oh gosh dang it. I can't remember what happened between me serving the coffee and being arrested. Except for seeing the ghost, that is. But I'm sure it's just temporary. It'll come back to me eventually. I hope so, because I don't have much to work with right now. Yeah. Say, did you tell me earlier that you took the stairs because the elevator wasn't working? Yeah. I did, yes. Why? Has it happened again? Yeah, I pressed the call button but nothing happens. Wow, the elevator seems to have been breaking down more often these past few days. Really? That's interesting. Well, I'll be heading back to the hotel now. Sleep my woes away. Yeah, coughing. Coughing! Oh, okay then. See you tomorrow? Of course. Time to have a fun time. Sleepy slumbers. April 2nd, 4:19 p.m. Maple Thorpe Hotel, exterior. Just 1 more minute. Hi! Hey, mate, where did you just come from? The detention center? Have you forgotten already? You gotta be your defense attorney then? What, no witty remark? Yeah? Why? Oh, nothing. But Bruce Wayne will be pleased. Of course he wants to get another fucking shot at. Oh? Yes, oh. Anywho, investigations are done for today, so we'll be taking our leave. Already? Yeah, well, there's nothing else to examine. We've pretty much seen it all. I wonder... Except for the elevator. The thing's as bumpy as you wouldn't believe. The elevator? Is it working again? Yeah, if you thought I'd risk my life in those stairs? Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna have to scoot. See you tomorrow, then, detective. It's already gone. Detective Snow seems quite glum today. Huh. I'm gonna break into the crime scene again. Detective Snow was right. The elevator works again. Huh. So it's like a... Well, I guess, like, maybe if you press the call button, like, 4 times in quick succession, that does an automatic reset, turning on and off. That solves all the problems, right? And up to the 2nd floor we go. Bing! Just gonna mosey on it. Detective Snow's finished investigation for today. So, unsurprisingly, this door is locked. Ah, dang it. Okay. April 2nd, Maple Thorpe Hotel, room 202. Back to my humble abode. Is there anything more relaxing than collapsing into a soft bed? Just what I need. Who would that be? I don't want any Girl Scout cookies, you. Hello, who is it? Detective Terry Greason, open the door. Huh? Him? Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Long time no see, boss. You? What do you want? Now look here, I ain't got the time to bump gums right now. Bump gums. I don't want to do anything with rolling to my gums, okay? I brush my teeth regularly. I'll get straight to the point. I heard that you had a little chat with a dame with a can today. Can? I didn't realize that the prison is now technically, the shape of a can now, cylinder. Care to tell me what you know about the crime? No. Dame? Can't? Who, when, and where does this guy think he is? He's a time traveler. Hold on. How'd you know I went to the detention center today? You're a lawyer. It's only natural to assume what you were doing. What if I was taking a leisurely stroll into the city, though? You ever thought about that? No, I mean, were you spying on me? Listen here, I arrested her. I brought her in. I deserve some answers. I want pictures of Spider-Man! Tell me something first. Who are you, and why are you getting involved in this? That's two things. Well, guess what? I'll roll them into one for your viewing pleasure, then. What do I look like to you? I'm a detective. You know, case in the joint, bad coffee and all that jazz. Smooth jazz. Bad coffee. I don't want to drink bad coffee. Do you want some of the coffee the victim drink? Hopefully it's not poisoned for your tastes. Yeah, he had a password detected 70 years ago. Now that he's seen some blame, he must be a fake. Sorry, boss. Them's the bricks. You tell me what I need to know, and I'll do vice versa. Look at that. You arrested the defendant. Didn't you learn anything with the crime? I'm sure she probably told you she blacked out in the car. I didn't get a peep out of her in the whole trip. First half hour, I didn't even realize I was talking to myself. Dang, you're going crazy. Well, why should I tell you anything? You're not the lead detective in this case. Oh, I get it. You're planning to turn me up to the clubhouse, huh? Yeah, clubhouse. Clubhouse? You mean the police station? And no! Fuck, he's gone. I think Prosecutor Brisbane is already down there asking about you. I gotta speak then, huh? Well, let's find out what went down last night. Another way. By breaking and entering. Bye for now, shyster. Shyster. ... Grayson seems to be trying to solve the crime for himself. But why? Does he really think his over-the-top detective act will fool anyone? Maybe this is actually a ploy, and he's actually the true culprit all along, just to find out what everyone knows about him, so they can figure out a plan in advance, so he doesn't get framed for a crime he did commit. Basically, every single new person we meet immediately assume the worst of them. Always, always. Doubt. Doubt. Extra doubt. Well, with any luck, Brisbane would have reported him to the station by now. Investigations for today have been brought to a close. I mean, there's nothing else here for me to do for tomorrow's trial. Thanks to my talk with Maris and my investigation of the crime scene, I think I have a better understanding of the crime now. Let's see what I can remember. Oh, we're doing a whole summary thing. It was approximately 1 a.m. when the gunshot on the screen rang from the victim's room. Once I got there, I found the victim's body and the maid, Maris Rubin, standing there. I was suspicious about her. She was holding a gun, she was covered in blood, she was wearing gloves. That's the first time we're hearing... Not blood, I don't think we would have heard if she was holding the gun. She was wearing gloves. Ah, that's right. She was wearing a pair of black gloves. She told me today that she wore them for a reason. What was it again? Obviously that she killed Stan and Imp. She had a birth defect, yeah. Oh, that's right. The victim ordered coffee, and Maris used the stairs because the elevator wasn't working. Then she cut her hand on a broken section of the handrail. Because she's very self-conscious about her mistake, she didn't want the victim to see her cut. So she put on the gloves and continued on her way to room 206. With just slight amnesia from the shock, Maris barely remembers what happened between entering. The victim's room. And Terry Greason arresting her. Speaking of Greason, there was something about him I didn't like. Something which made me mistrustful of him. What was it? Obviously his lingo. You don't trust a person like that who speaks weirdly, right? Don't you knows? Imagine if I just start talking like that for the rest of the series. Oh wow. It's just, the lingo was awful. Nice, see, they even knew what I was gonna say. But no, his badge was fake. Ah, that's right. Oh, that's right. I just remembered now. Hold on. There's a Terry Greason. He showed me his police badge for a second or two. I noticed that it was made of plastic, as if he bought it from a toy store. Or maybe he won it at a carnival, though. Have you thought about that? He worked really hard to get it. We might as well honor it, like a real, true police badge system. And Mr. Maplethorpe told us to return to our room until the police worked overnight. I can't begin to imagine what happened in that room last night. Only time will tell. And tomorrow, in court, I will cover whatever I can. Two-week-a-do. But I think this is also a good place to leave it off here. We're gonna go into the trial, and practically, what was it like? There's no clear cut suspicion of anyone, I could literally point to everyone and just give them a reason for doing it. For example, oh my god, that detective, he killed someone and blamed it on the maid because gloves. Take her to the police station. Do you know anything about the crime? Cause I definitely didn't do it. I don't want to hide my mistakes. Or it could be the owner who wants to, like Scooby-Doo mystery, like, I want to release a property value because well, he didn't mention the ghost, so yeah. It's Scooby-Doo all over again. He's telling everyone about the ghost. He even told Maris about how the ghost looked like. He's using the story of the goose to bring in more tourist attraction. And now, since there's a murder going on, and he managed to pin on this on someone else, that means 2 ghosts now reside at the hotel. 2 for the price of 1. More. Everyone knows more is better. That'll lead to more tourism attractions, right? Or it could also be the maid itself. Because, yeah, I see you can understand why. The victim was criticizing your service. You have to die. Boom. Clearly be any of those 3, and because Maris Rubin doesn't know if she killed him or not, everything's on the table, right? Right. And, yeah. So if you want to best combat a ghost, you must fight against the ghost with ghostly energy. Ghostly energy. Nice. So we'll leave us off here. We'll go into the greater details of this crime next time. So, have a fun time watching this I Am Playing This. See you next time, what time may be, and I'll hope you have a fantastic day.